Facebook picture ads are back, and if you're a home service business, I'm going to be showing you how you can utilize picture ads to generate some of the easiest and cheapest leads you've ever seen. I'm also going to show you how I was able to generate a $6,000 job from a picture ad and the one that has been generating me all of these leads at around $25 per day. Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Danzy. I'm a marketing addict, system nerd, and a home service fanatic. I've helped my clients generate over $478,000 in revenue in the past 6 months, and those are my higher end clients. On top of that, too, I've also started my own home service business alongside it as well. In this video, I'm going to be running you through everything picture ads for home service businesses, why they're working in 2025, why they're cheaper than video ads, how you can make your own picture ad, and how you can start using it today in your campaign so you can reap the benefits of picture ads. Let's go ahead and jump into it a little bit. So here's what we're going to go ahead and cover. Why picture ads have been frowned upon from advertisers, and more specifically, like what has Meta done to change this and why picture ads are starting to come back in 2025. What does CPM mean and what does it have to do with picture ads, and how you can make your own picture ad in Canva. We're going to do this step by step, no cuts. So first, you kind of need to understand a little bit about like Meta in general. So there's two types of ads that you can run. You can run picture ads and you can run video ads. Now, video ads by far are still the best way to generate leads for your home service business because you can build brand, you can build trust, and you can convey your offer. Just how I'm doing now, like talking to somebody is a lot easier than putting it all into one picture and trying to get somebody to convert. Now, picture ads used to be equal and or the same to video ads, but as advertisers started utilizing more and more video, it was eventually phased out, and video has always just converted better till recently. Now, this is my belief. So I believe that there was a cry, per se, of advertisers, and it started to, at least over the last couple of years, everybody has been going to video because it converts the best. And Meta has heard the cries from advertisers that picture ads are useless, and so they really haven't done anything until recently. Meta has kind of come out of the shadows and started to push picture ads a little bit more. And that's really great for us advertisers because when Meta does something like that, typically it's going to mean it's a little bit cheaper. And it's kind of exactly what they've gone ahead and done. So if you have no idea in advertising, I'm going to shoot you a lot of numbers real quick. So the big thing with Meta ads is CPM. And that is cost per milli. And milli just basically means 1,000. So how much does it cost? I'm gonna go ahead and get my hand. How much does it cost you to show one particular ad to 1,000 people, right? So get 1,000 views. And this isn't to get 1,000 clicks or leads or anything like that. Just how much is it costing you to show your ad to 1,000 people? Now, in general, the average video ad is gonna have a CPM of $18 to $25. Now, what that means is it's gonna cost you, the advertiser, or the home service business, $18 to $25 to have your video shown to 1,000 people. Now, that's a good performing ad. Obviously, if you have a bad performing ad, or it's not in the right market, or your targeting settings aren't set up correctly, this can be askew and this number can change. A good ad on average is 18 to 25. Now, picture ads on the other hand, and this is where it gets really fun, the average CPM is around $6 to $10, which is drastically lower. And what that means is you can have a picture ad be shown to more people for less. And that used to be the beauty of it as well, but they just didn't convert. But now it's getting cheaper and cheaper to show those picture ads. And one really cool thing is a lot of people are on Facebook without sound. So that's where picture ads start to thrive. But it hasn't been pushed in this way before, especially in a local market setting. So, what does this mean for you advertising locally? Well, you want to look at the rule of 7 for home service. Now, and this is just not generally for home service, but the rule of 7 is pretty common. What it says is, on average, consumers need to have an average of 3 to 7 touch points before they convert on your brand. Now, this isn't buying touch points, this is just converting for leads. So, a brand new person on the interwebs, right? Let's say you are a landscaping company and you want to convert people with Facebook ads. on average, somebody needs to see you, your business, your brand, and your ads on average 3 to 7 times before they actually convert to a lead. Now, that's a lot of different touch points, and that's where the beauty of picture ads comes in. So, Meta likes to show your ad to potential customers multiple times because Meta understands this rule. They know that people need to see the same thing over and over or different variations of the same thing. A really good way to put this is imagine your message is in a package. Imagine you have a gift, right? You are trying to give the same gift to somebody with different wrapping paper. That's your offer, and we're trying to convey that. And that's exactly what Meta is doing here. So they rotate your ads, which is why you always want to be running at least 3 ads with home service. So you want to have, typically what we like to do is we love to have a educational, a valuable, and a testimonial piece of content. Those are like 3 really good video ad creatives if you want to try them out. And then you can add some as well. But they're showing your ad to the same person over and over and over again, creating these touch points. The biggest thing here is the touch points. You need that 3 to 7 before you have one person convert on your brand, which is really cool. Now, this is where picture ads really have a cool benefit, and I call it a boost to your campaign. So if you're currently running right now 3 video ads, it's going to take a good amount of ad spend because, again, the average CPM for video ads is around $20. So that's the average CPM. And you guys could go ahead and make fun of my drawing here. But the average CPM is around $20. So it's going to take a good amount of spend to get those 3 to 7 touch points. Whereas picture ads get shown over and over again for less. So they're taking a lot more real estate. Now, what this does is it creates touch point boosts. And this is basically boosting your video campaigns. So what's happening is picture ads will create those 7 touch points faster because it's a cheaper CPM. So you might have 2 or 3 video ads that are converting really, really well. But if somebody new who has never seen your company before, let's say they're going to see video 1, right? Or ad creative 1, they're not going to convert. They can see ad creative 2, they're not going to convert. But when they see picture ad, they can see picture ad, picture ad, picture ad, maybe 2 to 3 in a row or different variations of that. So it could go video, picture, video, picture. It's Meta's algorithm. It's however they choose to show it to your customer. We as advertisers and home service businesses have no control over that, but it's showing them more things of your brand for less. So what that's doing is that's going to go ahead and help you convert better because it's cheaper to create that touch point 3 to 7 times. Now, big cautionary note. This does not mean you should only run picture ads. Picture ads cannot create brand, they can't convey things as easy, and they can't build trust as easy as video ads do. So video is still king, but when you put picture ads into your Facebook and Instagram campaigns, it's going to help create that little boost to the campaign, which is really, really fun. So let's kind of go ahead and break down a picture ad a little bit. Picture ads is not just like a nice picture thrown up there. They're a lot more, and it should be thought out kind of like videos. If you think about it, picture ads should convey the same message as a video ad, but we have to condense all of that into a small little picture with a bit of text and not like push people away. So what I like to do is I like to like construct my picture ads for my clients and my home service business as well, the same way I would make a video ad. And so how we kind of do that is I'll show you a little bit as well, but you don't want it just saying buy my stuff, right? It doesn't need to be a picture of you saying, hey, just buy all the stuff I have. Picture ads can waste ad spend or worsen your campaign if you don't do it right. So it's a very, very big choice on how you're going to show your picture ad. Now, the picture you use should be something that either shows, tells, or explains something about what your service is. For example, if you are a landscaping company and you have, for some reason, a picture of an AC unit, you are conveying the wrong message. Or if you are a landscaping company and you take a picture, other landscapers know what it is, but your consumer has no idea, you are wasting potential ad spend, and that's not what we want to do. So if you're a landscaper, you should focus on the big, beautiful yards transformation. Concrete, you should be focusing on concrete slabs and patios. Event rental companies should have a tent setup that's all completed, beautiful, and it should show a really good aspect of what the completed product is. Detailing shop should have a picture of a car, maybe in front of their shop, or if you're a permanent LED light company, have the home at night lit up with all of the lights on it is a really good way to follow it. Now, diving into the anatomy, this right here, this actual picture itself is the one that I have been using in my home service business to get the results that we're talking about right now. This one right now is converting around, I think, 14 leads so far. It's generated me a $6,000 job. And on top of that, the average cost per lead is around $24 to $25. So this is the picture ad that's working for me. We've tested about 3 different ones. This is what's working right now. So the first thing that you want to kind of jump into is the text hook, the actual hook itself. And when I mean text hook, I'm talking about this part right here. And I'm going to go ahead and circle it. This is the first thing your eyes are gravitated towards when you're scrolling. So when you're trying to get somebody to hook somebody, this is the first words. So the first words you gravitate towards, it should generally be at the top of the screen or either at the middle of the screen, and it should stop people from scrolling right away. So with my company, we tint home windows. So the easiest way for me to stop somebody from scrolling is to say reduce your indoor home temperature by 15 degrees. That's a big hook right off the get-go. Do not be afraid as well to use ChatGPT to help you generate these visual hooks. AI is a tool that should be used in your home service business, and in our school community, the 3-pillar framework, we have modules showing you how you can use AI in your home service business to make some little tweaks and processes easier for you. The next big thing, and sorry, I'm going all of these raw, nice, and scripted or unscripted, is the meat. Now, this is the best part in the picture ad that's really, really important. The meat is everything. So what is most commonly known about your service, your offer, this should explain to people exactly what this picture means. If you get this wrong, your ad is not going to perform. So in here, the meat is where you explain everything about your service. If you have more of a niche industry like mine, like home tinting, it's not very well known, you can explain the product and the service. If your service is more commonly known, using social proof, value drivers, and why you are different than the competition can drastically help with conversions on picture ads. So bonus point as well, the text in my picture also describes a little bit of what the customer is seeing. So right here, you can go ahead and see that this is our privacy and heat rejection film, and it's pointing to right here, this window that's tinted and it looks good. So in picture anatomy, the meat is very, very important. This should have everything about either you, your business, your offering, and you should test this multiple times. You should test different things, different meat packages. That's a funny word for this picture ad, because when you nail this, your picture ad is going to do numbers for you. Next, we're going to go ahead and go on to the offer slash CTA portion. So now this is something that is very, very crucial in my opinion. So creating a compelling offer slash reason will help image ads convert better. My favorite offer ties. Now, this is something completely up to you, but if you can tie offers to 2 things, speed and or scarcity, you're gonna have a good ad. My opinion, focus on speed in your home service business. The faster you can do something, the faster you can get the phone call, get to the person, give them the quote, more than likely the faster you're gonna be able to install on their home or perform your service. There are multi-million-dollar companies built on speed, and I have built my entire home service on getting somebody a quote as fast as humanly possible, because I know if I satisfy their need first before the other guy, I'm going to win the quote. So that's what our company focuses on with speed, which is really cool. All right, so CTA, just like your video ads, you need to tell somebody what to do, whether it's going to be why they should be getting their quote or getting their quote, joining you. Something happens to be combined with the offer because there's only so much text you can put on the screen. So my CTA is very, very simple. It's down here. Get a quote within 24 hours or you get $100 off. So we tell them you're going to get your quote and you're gonna get $100 off if you don't get it within 24 hours. This is focusing on speed, and it's telling people to get a quote. Very simple picture ad, very simple offer and CTA. We don't over explain it. Of course, too, there's like some uh, policies with this, get a quote or get $100 off. But I've never had anybody question me on it. And a lot of the time, if they do, we'll just give them the $100 off anyways. It's built into the price. So let's go ahead and actually create your picture ad. I most commonly use Canva because I think it's the easiest one. And I think that's like what 99% of home service guys are using right now is Canva. It's super easy. Other options is you could use ChatGPT to help you create this. I know it's really popular with like permanent LED guys. You could take a picture of a home, tell ChatGPT to throw the lights on there, and it looks really cool. So that's something else we can do. But what we're going to go ahead and do is hop into Canva real quick, and we'll get started on that. Real quick, before we actually hop into Canva, I want to talk about simplicity rules. So I'm sure you've heard of simplistic KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Now, I'm talking to me here. A lot of my ads previously used to be kind of all over the place, and I would try and give as much as possible value as I could in a single image. That's not what we really should be going for. What you want to do is not go over the top because you're going to turn people away. But what you should be doing is showing exactly what you do within a second. They should see the picture and say, this is a landscaping company. This is a event rental company. This is a home tinting company, a detailing company. Within the first second of seeing the picture, they should know what you do. Next, you should clearly state what your offer is and tell them exactly what to do. Next part is understanding sizes of picture ads. Now we're going to go ahead and create a 4:5, which is like an Instagram post ratio. A lot of people say to do the 1:1. Me personally, I think 1:1 aspect ratios do great on national ads. I think 4:5 does really well in a local setting because this is where most people or most platforms are kind of gravitating towards. So now let's go ahead and hop into Canva real quick and create this with you. You can see we use Canva for almost everything. I'm a huge Canva user, and from the 3-pillar framework to Valley Home Tinting, everything is in here. Now, what you're going to go ahead and do is create the pro account. It's $12 or somewhere around there. It's 100% worth it. But up in the top left-hand corner, we're going to go ahead and click create. And then you can go ahead and you can see here that it has all of these for me because this is some of the ones that we've done before. But we're going to go ahead and click custom size, or we can actually go up here and we can search Instagram post. And you want this one right here, Instagram post 4:5, 1080 by 1350. If you're not seeing this, just go ahead and go to custom size, and we can just right here type 1080 by 1350, and more than likely the Instagram post is going to pop up right here. Cool. So I've already preloaded a bunch of assets that I want to use, and there's a lot of assets in here. So you're going to start with this blank page. What I like to do, and I'm going to mimic this off of my other ad because I think simplicity wins. You guys are going to see me use ChatGPT. This is going to be a completely unscripted ad creation. So take your time on these. This could take me 10 minutes or it could possibly take me 30. You'll be able to know by how long this video is. So first things first is we're going to go ahead in here and we're going to take this picture of this home that we recently did. This, funny enough, is the $6,000 job that we locked up from this picture ad. So seems fitting to me to kind of go ahead and do it again. So what we're going to do is this picture ad has a really big, beautiful like sky portion. We have kind of what we're doing here. I'm going to play off of that picture. So like if we go back to here and we kind of look at that old picture ad, I'm going to zoom in for you guys, is you can see I have this arrow that points to the tint. I kind of like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is kind of mimic that as well. So first things first, I like to put a square over it, and I like to overlay. So we're going to go over here. We're going to put that square. How you get the square is you go over to elements, go ahead and just literally type square. You can add a rectangle. Let's get this out of here. Now it's blue, so we're going to click on it and we're going to turn it black. I have hiccups right now. What a time. And then we're going to change the transparency. And I'm going to change this to just kind of like 10. What this is basically doing is just helping the text in the background pop up a little bit more. Sometimes you don't have to do this, sometimes you can. I'm going to keep looking back. Cool. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add some text. You can just click here, add a heading. From there, we're going to push this up to the top and we're going to think about our text. Now, just like I told you to do, we're going to go ahead and go to ChatGPT real quick. And we're going to go to new chat. Look at that, how funny. You can see my account has codes. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about like what we want it to say. So this is how you use ChatGPT in home service to help you with your meta ads. You are a meta ads expert and helping me create a image, helping me create a picture ad. I'm working on a text slash hook that talks about home window tinting and lowering the temperature in the house. My previous ad that's converting well is your home by 15 degrees. Your home temperature. Is that how you spell it? Okay. Give me 10 different ideas slash hooks for my new picture ad. And this is an easy way to use ChatGPT to give you a couple of ideas to see what you want to be doing. Let's see here. I really actually don't like any of these. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, let's see here. I think instead of focusing on like comfort and savings, I think we want to focus on more of like cooler homes and privacy. And that's a good one. Lower the heat, block the peep. Oh, I like that. Your home should be cool and private. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go a little bit off of that. So, and we're going to change this to white. My favorite text is this Oswald font. I think it looks really, really good. So we're going to say, keep your, let's say, lower your home temp 15 degrees. And I'm gonna like search up like degrees icon or whatever it is. Yeah, the symbol. Here, and then we're gonna drop this by size as well. I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is do this. And you can just see me like I am just adding things in. What did our other picture say? Reduce your indoor home temperature by 15 degrees. So we're going to say lower your home temperature by 15 degrees today. So we are literally creating the same exact one, close to it. Now, the reason behind this is I did go on ChatGPT and I had to look up a couple of things, but if you have a winning ad And this is something that I think is really important. If you have a winning ad, do more of that. Don't go off and create like a completely different style or a different like method to it. Make more variations of the same thing. So I have a one winning picture ad. I'm going to make more variations of that picture ad because it's winning. So I might have the text and I'm going to add something slightly different, but keep everything else basically similar or the same. And we're going to change this up a little bit as well. So this is lower your home temperature by 15 degrees today. And then we're going to go ahead and copy paste this plus, add stylish privacy. And we're going to kind of put that like right here. So if I put that here, we put that center. One cool thing in Canva, by the way, is if you go here and you right click, you can align the page. So if it's in the middle or wherever you want it, this is already there. And then we can do this one in the middle and then align center plus add stylish privacy. I'm actually going to get rid of this and make the home bigger. Beautiful. So you see how that white cloud really affects that. So what we can do is kind of darken that just a tad bit more. And we can make this blue. I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. So we're going to go back to this, and then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that cloud just doesn't hit there. Perfect. Bring this back over. Awesome. So we're going to say lower your home temperature by 15 degrees today, plus add stylish privacy. We're going to go ahead and add an effect. I love this like lift. It just adds a little bit more, I think, density to it. We're going to put that here, plus add stylish privacy. Oh man, I'm torn. I don't think I like that. I think we'll do something like that. Kind of changing it up. Sleek privacy. Very, very cool. And I think we'll put the sun emoji right here. Now, see how that dropped down? I am not a fan of that. So that we're going to align to center again. That looks beautiful. Okay, awesome. So this is definitely better, but I want a text box kind of like this one. So this is our hook, lower your home temperature by 15 degrees while adding sleek privacy. So we're following the picture anatomy and we are creating a nice, good hook. We can go ahead and add this as big as it can get in this little spot right here without doing too much. And I'm just kind of centering it right here in the picture just so you can see. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to basically put the CTA, so this same text box, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to kind of put it right here. So how we're going to go ahead and do that is we're going to go elements in this rounded cool square. And we're going to put that right here. Boom, just like that. Create this nice look here. And we're going to add a stroke to it. I'm going to make the stroke the actual color. And then on the inside, we're going to do no color, or we could do, could we add, no, let's see. You know, maybe that does look good. Okay, we're going to copy and paste this text just because it has our effects. Get your quote within 24 hours. We're going to put that right here. Shorten this. Actually, I liked it when it was get your quote in 24 hours. I like that. Look at that. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to take this, expand it just a little bit. Looks really, really good. Cool. And then I'm going to underline this for effect. So this is pretty good so far. We have lower your home temperature by 15 degrees while adding sleek privacy, and then get your quote in 24 hours. This is our effect on speed. So now we want to go into the meat of everything, and I'm going to add the same thing. We're just changing it up. This little black text box. Oh, we need to add or get the $100 off as well. So let's kind of go ahead and do that. We're going to add that. Maybe we can squish this all in there. So get your quote within 24 hours. And then maybe we half the size of this. And okay, add this orange. Not a fan of that. I'm going to leave that out. We're just going to say get your quote in 24 hours. And then I'm actually going to add an emoji. So you can, to add emojis on Canva, you can do a couple of things. You can search for it in the Elements tab, or you could just add a piece of text and insert the emoji, which is actually the way I like to do it. So we're going to paste this again. And then we're going to go ahead and search up emojis. And I love this point down one. And we're going to kind of put this over here and just kind of pointing in the direction that we need to go. So just kind of adding that in, pointing. I don't know why. I think I'm just addicted to it, of adding that damn finger pointing. So we have our hook up at the top, lower your home temperature by 15 degrees while adding sleek privacy. Get your quote in 24 hours. This is the window tint. Now we're going to go ahead and add that little text block again. And I think for this one, we're actually going to put everything kind of down here. And we're going to make it dark again. This one we can probably do at about 50%. So you can see here, we're just darkening this. And then we can go ahead and we can put our points in here. And for this one, I'm going to remove the lift on it just because it's in this box. And we're going to go by 30 and put everything over to the left-hand side as alignment. There we go. So now we can kind of go ahead and value stack. So this is the meat portion of everything. And I'm actually going to, yeah, so this is where we go ahead and value stack a little bit. um, on what exactly we want to tell them. So I'm going to look back at my previous value stack. Lifetime warranty, drastically cooler, energy savings, enhanced privacy. This is our privacy and film and heat rejection film. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go back. And you can say right here, what do we want to come up with? Do we want to go bold? Ooh, yeah, I'm going to go unbolded. We're going to say, maybe we just do bulletin points too. I think I would like that. Drop your home temperature by 15 to 20 degrees and save up to 30% your energy bill monthly. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to say, we're going to go ahead and highlight that blue and save up to 30% on your energy bill monthly. Boom. Two. Add sleek privacy. I could say from salesman, but I'm not gonna. So we could say add sleek one-way privacy from neighbors. Add sleek one-way privacy. Create a new look. So I'm just highlighting key points here. And then this one. We're actually going to go ahead and unbullet this one. And this is going to be one more CTA that's just pointing them to what to do. Because I noticed in this one, I actually didn't have it. Also, I don't have my logo in there just quite yet. So we can find a place to either put the logo, not put the logo. We could possibly shorten this. I think this one we're going to go ahead and do. Maybe I'm going to try maybe put a logo up here in the corner. If not, we're going to go ahead and just end it that way. So we'll come back up here. We're going to get this one. Click learn more below. And this one I'm going to have down here. I'm going to make this bigger. And I'm going to put this as orange. Now, orange is just a secondary color that just complements the blue. I have like a little bit of it in the logo. And so we use it just every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and take, this one, because this one's cut. We're going to put this right there. I don't like it. So we're just going to go that. Cool. Okay, and just like this, we've created an ad. Now, if you followed along with me and you created something similar to this, I'm not guaranteeing you it's going to work, because Facebook and Instagram ads is all about testing. It's a game of testing. And in the end of the day, you need to test as many times as possible to get something like this, to get a winning ad, to get the performance that you're looking for. Now, if you want more help with this, you can check out our school community and we'll definitely help you out. But in the meantime of creating a picture ad for a home service business, this is a very, very good start. Oh wow, I'm way zoomed in now. So let's go ahead and keep going back and go ahead and finish this off for you. So now it talks about like how you're going to go ahead and use this. So if you have a current campaign, and I can't stress this enough for you, if you have a current campaign right now and it's winning, which means it's generating new leads at a good cost per lead efficiently, and you're currently booking jobs, don't touch it. Keep it going. Scale it, add fire to the flame. Don't mess with it. One of the most common things, me included, that can happen in home service businesses is you mess with a winning campaign. I don't know what it is in my brain that has to do it sometimes, but if you mess with a winning campaign, it's more than likely going to stop winning. So picture ads are very good to test when you're looking to try out a new campaign, you're looking to try different ads, or you're looking to try and maybe take your winning creatives, put them in a new ad set, and add the picture ads to see if you can get a cheaper cost per lead to use it as kind of like a little boost in a sense. So instead on just like focusing on like picture ads in, I don't know why it says in a brand new campaign, my favorite campaign structure right now is the $25 to $50 a day 114. Now, what 114 means is one campaign, one ad set, one or four creatives. And those four creatives can be, I would say two picture ads maybe, or one picture ad and three videos. Make sure you have more videos than you do picture ads. Again, video is still king nowadays, but picture ads are really well. Test it with those new creatives, find your winners, and from there, only add picture campaigns or only add picture ads to your campaign if you are struggling to get traction within that certain one. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video is informative and it helps you with picture ads inside your home service business. If you enjoyed this video, please go check out the 3-pillar framework. It's our school community where I give you everything so much sauce, so much value, and everything you need to start generating more calls than you know what to do with inside of your home service business, whether you're starting from nothing or you're all the way up to $1 million plus a year. There's tons of stuff in there packed full of content with you as well. We meet twice a week. You have the chance to ask me ad questions, Q&A questions, and a whole bunch more. Or you can check out more free content here on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode.